Hello everyone, my name is the Cyber Prime, and welcome back to Da Boys in Da Pod. And may I just make it known for everyone keeping track that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th episode. No, wait, am I right? Yeah, the 5th episode in Whoover's title. Ooh, my stomach is even growling at the thought of that disdainful champion. No, it was my stomach trying to let me know when I should be not speaking about such a vile creature. But basically, Whoover only has 2 more episodes where he cannot be fought for the champion
let's round
belt.
upwards.
What, 3?
Nah,
No.
1.
That's downwards.
Nah, right now.
That's downwards. As you can tell, I am with the turtle guy, and it's back to another Turtanium pod.
I tried my best. I tried my best, and then your stomach interrupted me before I did. So
yeah, look, well, I'm just, my stomach needs to kind of settle itself. Okay, it's I've had a long day of barely eating anything, but I just had a tuna sandwich. So, or was it salmon? It was a fish sandwich. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was quite nice.
For the record, the Cyber Prime, as he introduces himself, said to us, the boys, that he was going to eat bread.
Yes.
He specified nothing else about whether that was going to be a sandwich, buttered bread. We thought he was going to eat a loaf of bread.
Well, turtle guy, I just didn't think it was any of your business.
But why would you mention the bread?
Because the bread was your business. You're a breadwinner.
So I was allowed to know about the bread, but not what the bread.
You're allowed to know about the bank vault. You're not allowed to know what's inside the bank vault, turtle guy.
If I know about the bank vault, like know that it's, I'm assuming that it's there.
Exactly. You're allowed to assume, but you're not allowed to know what's inside.
Oh,
No.
Money.
You're allowed to know the Area 51 is there, but you're not allowed to know what's in it.
Good save. Masterful work, I must say.
Thank you. Excellent whatever work, I don't know. But
the term is excellent heel work, but you're doing... Oh, that actually works for bread!
Oh my god, it works! Holy shit, that was great! That was cool. That was virtual high five. There we go. We don't have tag teams in the Boys in the Pod because it would literally be the same 2 every time. But the Turtanium tag team would be champion.
We would have variations.
Yeah, but how would we vary it though?
Turtanium.
No, I get that. No, I get that we have multiple options.
Partner in crime,
but if,
second best.
But if
and then you
one,
have the other variations.
But if one team gets the championship, then they can't be challenged by half of themselves. Then it would just perpetually be whatever 2 teams start off with.
No, the tag teams would have to keep breaking up constantly.
But then who would get the belt? What's the point in winning? Do the tag team then have to fight themselves? Is that how it works?
Maybe. Listen, let's get like quadruple tag title. We all 4 champs. We don't need to do anything. We're just all 4 champs.
We're at my war game, fucking Da Boys. Oh Jesus!
At an empty ring.
Oh, and I am sick. I apologize. I apologize. Okay. If you want me to finish that sentence, I am sick of the vanishing, temporary, non-permanent, damn actor of a champion on this pod. He's an absentee champion.
I thought you were about to go like down on an actor or something. I thought you were about to like insult a human person.
No. Thank you for agreeing, Turtle Guy, that Whoover is subhuman. That was a horrendous burn that you definitely did not intend.
I'm not claiming that he isn't. But I mean, he's a part-time champion.
That's what it was. I was trying to find the words for that as I was going, and they just kept adding.
Roman Reigns out here just showing up when he wants. Not like me. I showed up every day, bar the one day that you guys cheated. on me.
I
What
think
do you mean 3?
you haven't been in 3 to 4 episodes.
No, when I was champ.
Oh, when you were champion. Sorry, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Listen,
That's true.
I took my 3-week break after losing my championship. I needed a second.
Yeah, well, it's in the past. You were a honorable champion.
I just needed to sit and watch the stars. You dig?
No, I get that. I get that. After Turtle Guy Rules, where you literally had the most important job every single episode, that's understandable that you need a break.
Terrible idea. Terrible idea.
I think it's a great idea for you, but I don't think it was. I don't think it reached its full potential. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I think you just had an external forces acting on you that you weren't expecting. That's all that it was.
Yeah, God. External forces. Name of Whoover. Yeah, every damn week I want a title match. No, okay, I want a title match.
Oh my God.
The Kevin Owens, you might say. Fucking every week, fucking apologizing to me. Okay.
Look, well, I was just saying, I disagree fundamentally with his reign as champion. The general manager was not fair. He should not have the championship that he has.
You're the general manager.
No, I'm not the general manager. Why would you suggest such a thing? I know the general manager, but the general manager's in his office right now, Turtle Guy.
What is the general manager's name?
General manager. I feel like that's quite obvious, Turtle Guy. It's general manager, general manager. We do not need to talk about that any further. That is just the general manager. Why are you being so curious with the damn general manager, Turtle Guy? Anyway, I think that Whoover has removed the freedom, the challenge of the pod.
Use your sweetie.
Whoover is an unjust champion. Something has to be done. And that we have one chance to stop him from beating the tied longest reigns, I guess, of the championship. Something needs to be done.
Can we rig it in a way that we're bound to win?
No.
Is that allowed?
No.
Yeah, but off the record.
No. Well, this is on the record.
I know this is on the record.
Why would you say that? Off the record.
But, Cyber. We know he's not listening.
Well, we do know he's not listening, but that's the viewers.
We know very well.
We know that this absentee champion isn't even caught up on the pod that he's the champion of. We're well aware.
Not only does he not show up for work, he doesn't even listen to said work.
That's like Cody Rhodes not watching SmackDown. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
But in terms of my Marvel Rivals just updated. In terms of not watching things, Turtle Guy, is there anything that you're not watching recently? Or anything that you're not doing?
I actually, this is my first time on PlayStation chatting to you since last Saturday/Sunday morning.
That is true.
I haven't been, I only got on PlayStation properly last night because I got finishing some missions on Marvel Rivals. Because I've been fucking jammed to the gills. I've been working, I've been trying to put lines in my brain, I have been working non-stop, technically, since Sunday. The only exception was on Thursday, technically speaking, I wasn't working, I was doing my acting work. But it's still work, damn it!
Yeah, that's still technically work, yeah. And how have you found that in terms of your energy levels? Or what do you actually do to kind of make sure that you don't crash and burn? How do you manage burnout?
Oh, God. Come back to me on that one? I don't think I have.
Do you find burnout to be an issue?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. No, you go ahead.
So I was just wondering, do you find it as a gradual thing, or do you reach a peak and then have to drop everything and then go back to normal, or is it something that's just always in the back of your kind of mind?
This is actually a great thing to talk about on an episode. I don't know. I feel like I'll have I will have like a certain day where my body is just like, no, head, I can't fucking think of it. Like, I will, there are some days where I'm just like, okay, I need to call it at this time, otherwise it's just not going to work. It depends. Like, I know I'm off tomorrow, so tomorrow I will sleep the sleep of the just.
Good.
And, yeah. But I do want to get some lines and stuff done tomorrow, is the hope. But no, because this week was tough because again, working the 9 to 5 job on top of trying to run company stuff, on top of trying to keep an eye on lines. A member was off this week, so from the theater stuff. So again, it was busy. But I'm gonna go on a real side tangent, and I will include this as my small talk. But yesterday went really well in a lot of weird ways. Like, we did a thing. I accomplished a thing without going into too much details. We got a thing sorted for a thing, and then that was
Riveting.
really nice. I know, thank you. No,
You paint such
we
a
got a
picture with your
location
words.
sorted. Ah, thank you. No, we were looking for a location to do a photo shoot. I think I did say
Cool.
that. I've already said it.
We got
So
him.
sorted that. That was really nice. The people were really nice that we were chatting to, which is always good. And then just got chatting to an old friend. Is the vaguest way I'll put that.
It
Cyber
was
knows
David in a
exactly what I'm
cloak.
saying. It was David in a cloak. It was 3 Davids in a cloak
Oh
and a
my
hat.
god, and they were all together.
Yeah,
And you were convinced they were a really tall man.
yeah.
Oh,
It
but I
was
do
just
know the
three
old friend you
average
speak of.
Davids. Yeah, it was really nice, and it was a I don't know why, but the minute that I was in a really good mood after that conversation, and it really because it's so wild because the day before I was at work thinking about things, and you know the way the imposter syndrome was really taken over, but
Hmm.
yesterday just really was like it was really nice. It was really pleasant.
Nice. Well, that's good to hear.
That was the most vaguest conversation ever.
Hey, well, I mean, I feel like cracking the Enigma code was probably a vaguer conversation back in the time of uh, second battles across the globe. Um, but just in case we can't say World War Two. Oh wait, no.
No, no, no.
But no, yeah, no. Burnout is a real kick in the ass. It's a real pain in the teeth. It's a real nail clippers down on top of your finger, that kind of thing. Burnouts,
Jesus.
it's horrendous and it's horrible. The way it affects me is that I kind of don't feel it for a while, then all of a sudden I'll feel very exhausted for a couple of days, and if I
Mm.
do not stop, if I do not lower my workload, I will crash completely. I haven't crashed in a very long time. In fact, I don't know when the last time I crashed was, but it's not pretty. It's not nice. My metal's not as polished as usual. It's polished with tears, I guess, but it's not as
Do
polished as usual.
you do you find because we know a while ago you felt you were pushing it pretty tough, but do
Yes,
you
that was 4
find
jobs a week cyber. That was way too intense.
jobber cyber?
I'm now down
How
to
many
three
jobs a
jobs.
week are you now? You're down to 3. Is 3 manageable?
3 is surprisingly manageable. Yeah, it's a lot more
Mm.
driving. That's kind of not the best, but
Do you find like obviously me asking, do you find the driving tiring at all, or do you? Because
no, I actually don't. I really like
yeah,
driving. I find it therapeutic because it causes my brain to kind of think of loads of different things at the one time. I have to think about the brakes, I have to think about the lights, I have to think about the gears, I have to think about the road ahead of me.
yeah.
I like it quietens my brain because I have to focus on everything, and I just listen to
Mm.
podcasts and audiobooks when I'm going anywhere on big long journeys. If it's short
Yeah.
journeys, I listen to music. If it's a big long one, then
Mm.
it's always stories.
I'm a little different, but like if I'm going for a walk, or if I have to walk to a location, or if I have to get the bus, like I vibe a little. Now I try and sleep on the bus, but that's a lost cause.
That's like perpetually impossible. No, I don't know. The last time I slept on a bus was when I was going to a concert, and I was just absolutely exhausted,
well,
and I have no idea.
I argue you're perpetually impossible. I always fall to sleep, and I say fall to sleep right when I'm like the important bit, right when it's near my stop. I'm just like, I could try and sleep at the start, middle, but right when I need to, you know, be awake and conscious to get up, I'm like,
Have you ever slept past your stop?
Not yet.
Yeah,
Got very close, but not. I always kind of sit close enough to the front, so. But no, it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, I see. I hate invoking that fucking shit because the minute I say it, it's just like ah, and it's so strange because you probably know that there's a part there's a part in the road from one area to the next. There's a 15-minute gap between the place the bus stops and the place the bus stops that I need to get to or home. And during that, I'll start kind of falling in and out of sleep, and then I kind of wake up, and it's that weird fucking shit of, where the fuck am I? You ever wake up and like, you're literally like, and especially, like, because most of the time it's like evening time where it's dark. I have no, it's all dark. The road looks the same. There's just bushes and trees everywhere. Hell, even if it was bright, shit don't look any different. It's all the same. I don't recognize that tree. For some reason, I think I kind of like, no, I think we're pointed the wrong direction, but I don't honestly know if that's real or bullshit. I'm just like, nah, I don't think this is right. But yeah, thankfully, I've never. I don't know. My brain thinks it's like, oh, this is orientation. It's like we're pointed the right way or something. And then my go-to is open up Snap Maps and see if it tells me the truth.
Snap Maps.
How else do you figure out?
Google Maps.
My two go-tos are.
I just know the road. I'm not critiquing you, but like it's like.
Okay, I'm gonna knock you out, put you in the middle of a fucking road,
make sure I know that I've been on the road before, my dude. Like, damn, don't just knock me out and wake me up in the Serengeti. Like, yeah. I'm not going to be able to geo-guess my fucking way out of it. But, like, if I've known a road that I've gone on for, like, a year, then I definitely will recognize the road.
At night?
Yeah.
In the dark?
Yeah. Especially if I'm in the car with headlights. But that's not an excuse. If you're in the bus, there's still headlights on the bus.
But, yeah. Yeah, true. But the other method that I kind of use is the time, because usually I know what time I get in at. So if I wake up and we're like, now, that goes out the window if the bus is running late. That's like, fuck. But it's great. It's great on the way over, because on the way over to my location, I'm the end of the line is where I'm going. So that's good. So if I fall asleep. Unless I end up at home again, I'm back in the fucking building again. It's like,
the bus driver brings you in, tucks you in.
I didn't mean to the station. I think you ended up back home. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I think what, you think just bus driver picks you up, gets a little blankie, this happens often.
Yeah, and then gives you a little cap and a little teddy. That brings you into bed.
A little sleepy cap.
Yeah, a little sleepy cap, little teddy. Tucks you into bed. Wishes you a good night's sleep. The wheels in the bus go round and round.
At 10 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. 10 a.m. in the morning?
What?
10 a.m. in the morning is when you get home.
I fucked that up. I meant, well, no, when I'm going to location.
I was gonna say, if you're not getting home from college until 10 fucking a.m., that is, what the hell are you doing?
Could you imagine?
I mean,
It's like I'm home at 10 a.m. Oh,
gotta
let's go
get
back
the
on
bus.
bus. Oh, could you imagine?
Oh, that would be funny. But
Oh, that is.
that being said,
Do we have a topic?
after
Or are
what
we just
may
vibing?
potentially have been the smoothest small talk in a long time, and I'm very happy
Did I
to have
introduce the
hosted that.
segue?
No, not at all.
Not even
But,
like one of those one-wheeled ones?
no. Well, maybe we can start. Maybe we can start talking about this in relation to your experience on the bus. But Turtle Guy,
Oh,
this
murder.
can be literal, metaphorical, imaginary, physical, mental, anything. But Turtle Guy, I want you to tell me, what do you have? Ooh. Well, that's I just surrendered. I tried to say two words at the same time, and that just ruined my flow. That ruined my flow, Joe.
Yeah,
my
you
flow,
were really getting into it. I was right there with you, and then you
So-
just kind of.
Yeah, I was definitely not trying to conceal something. So, Turtle
You wanna
Guy,
try to
would you
conceal?
be able to tell me what is
Yes.
something that you always have with you?
Oh, this is a very good one.
This can
But
be literal.
I'm gonna need you to vamp for a second.
Okay, well, I guess I am vamping. If I'm talking about something, let's start with the physical. Let's start with the actual literal things that I always take with me. If there's one thing that I have no matter where I go, all the time, and I have it on my person 95% of the day. Whatever, there's like very small portions where I would remove it, and I'm holding it right now, and that is a necklace that I have that was gifted to me by my parents for my 18th birthday. I think it was my 18th birthday, but I have a necklace. It means a lot to me. It's not necessarily the symbol on it that's important, but it's just kind of the meaning behind the actual gift. I wear it on me, grounds me, keeps me home, lets me know that my family are always with me, and it's just something I always have. It's a nice little token. But other than jewelry, something else that I practically always have with me is my mobile phone with the indestructible phone case that I have. I have literally thrown this down the stairs. I will bang it off the shelf. That was at full force. You can hear that. My phone is completely fine. This thing could probably take a bullet. It has most certainly the capability to take a rhino standing on it, and I would not be surprised if I threw this at Hoover's face. Hoover's face would be broken and not the phone. I am very confident in the structural integrity of this phone case, and I'm very happy with it. I will force it off.
Can
There we
we
go.
try shooting it?
We can if
try
you want.
shooting it?
I will take my phone out
I'll
of the
get the
phone
budget.
case, but the phone case, it'll take it.
Well,
Depending on the
risk
caliber.
is-
Obviously,
risk
if it's
is
an
gone there.
armor-piercing round, it's probably going to go through.
I'll get Hoover instead. I was actually listening to everything that you said, and
Thank you. My skilled
if you want to
vamping.
keep your necklace and your
Yeah, my
phone.
necklace and my
Now,
phone are the two literal things that I have on me all the time. And my
only
wallet, I
the
guess.
two.
Well, no, I have
See,
my wallet as well.
I'm gonna argue with you a little because you have a car and I don't. So
What the fuck?
your
Where's this
car
going?
can serve as your backpack because I always bring a bag with me. But if it's a case of I'm going with you guys on an expedition, for some reason, maybe it's OCD or something, there are 4 things that I will and need to bring with me. The fourth, like, I always have the checklist. You mentioned 2 things. Technically your wallet. For me, it's phone,
Yes.
keys,
Yes.
earphones,
Yes.
money.
Yes.
If I have those 4 things, the rest I can improvise.
Yeah, well, there's been considerable amount of times where I have not brought money to places, which happens frequently
you
in
could
the touch
probably,
age.
again, yeah, in the touch age, that sounds weird, but like
It's
with-
probably not
with
definitely
the
tap
thing on
age.
your-
There you go. That's what it's actually called.
For people that, I assume everywhere has it, but it's basically if you're listening to this from the past, I guess you can pay
Tell
for
us your
things
secrets.
with your phone. I don't know. It's like it feels weird explaining it. Also, you're absolutely fucked, Cyber. If I don't know, like about 2 weeks ago, there was a storm that cut off all the fucking power and
Well,
internet.
I had money with me. Okay, I also had my headphones. So if bartering was needed, I would have been able to survive. But I've also realized that I've taken my headphones with me for like the last week and a half, and I never tried using them until 2 days ago, and then I put them in. I was like, oh shit, they're dead. So I had no headphones at all for the day.
The
But
headphones,
I
I'll
charged
admit.
them.
So are you like wired headphones or AirPods?
No, AirPods.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'll bring mine to places like I could usually on the bus I'd use them or something. I'd bring them even when we'd go to a thing. Usually I wouldn't use them, but for some reason it's like it's really weird. Cuz I'd bring my wallet to work even though I don't need to spend money. It's just that case of just in case I need it. Like
Yeah,
it's a really
verification.
weird thing. Like
In case you get
it
ID
really
going into the
irks-
secret compartment
Ah,
into your area.
I thought you were gonna reference another thing.
No, I wasn't going to reference the other thing, Turtle Guy. I have grown, as have you.
Yeah. I have to a ripe old age where I don't need to get ID'd no more.
In certain
No,
states.
because it really irks me out when I don't have one of those four things. Like I don't need to bring my keys. I need to bring my keys.
Wait,
There's literally
whoa.
nothing.
Why do you not need to bring your keys? Surely you would need to bring your keys if you intend to go home, or do you intend to get home at 10 o'clock and immediately get the bus again?
So if it's a case of I'm going somewhere and a parent or other person that has a key to the house, realistically, I don't need my keys. But I always bring my own set of keys just for security. Or so, I don't
No,
know,
I do
feel
agree.
like I just
I
want-
do agree. Security, they're very good if you can crumple them up into your hand, have the keys stick out in between your knuckles. If you get mugged, they're getting punctured.
I don't need to do that. I have a thing on my keys that's a little rope.
Okay, Turtle Guy, sit me down. I'm sitting in front of you. In fact, no, never mind. Let's roleplay this. Here, you're walking down Mug Alley as you tend to do every day after you get off the bus at 10 a.m. And then a tenant comes over, is like, "Oi, I'm gonna mug you," and then is gonna try and mug you. What the fuck are you gonna do with a little rope?
What's the tenant's name? Is his name David?
No, the tenant's name is Muggins.
Oh, Muggins. What I do is I do a duking maneuver, end up behind him, and
Wait,
fucking strangle the guy.
how are you going to strangle? If it's a one-way alley, how the hell are you going to get behind him?
Run. Spear.
If you're running towards the guy who's probably holding a knife, I'm assuming that, I don't know, they'll stab you.
I can use that as a fucking weapon. I'll throw the keys at him, hold on to the thing, and it'll come back to me.
For you ever shall be
you've
worthy,
never
shall
seen
you
this-
have the power of Turtle Guy. The key in the air.
Have you seen these keys? Have you
No,
seen the
apparently
little
not.
thing?
But next time, I want to
never
fight. Yeah, I want
shown
you
this
to
to
fight
you.
me with them. I want you to actually engage in combat with
Gladly.
me to prove it.
Oh, I will. You will be dead.
Okay,
So
well, we
those are
can
the
stop.
four
You don't have to kill me.
things. Yeah, fight to the death. A fight to the death.
I did
man.
not say death. I just said combat.
Mortal Kombat.
I did
is
not say Mortal Kombat. I
What-
just said combat with a C. Combat with a C.
Well, you know, the K is silent, so
No, it's
now
not.
that's what I bring with me on a typical like maybe boys trip or a trip for coffee. But
Okay.
if this is like I'm going to do theater, so this is actually quite good because I kind of my bag is over here, and there's a couple of weird. So obviously, I bring my play. Now I have two versions. I have the book version, which is near and dear to my heart, and then I have the printed out script. So if I need to put notes on,
Yeah.
then there might be a couple other business documents or like my theater book where I write notes in if we're having a meeting or any of that. And then the usual, so the fundamentals that are always in my, basically my go bag. So if I'm going a long journey or whatever. Inhaler, I need to get a new one. That's to make me not die. Even though I don't use it that much, but it's a just in case precautionary measure.
Boy,
Also, sometimes in it is Panadol.
do you only need it for like proper attacks? Or are you supposed to take it regularly?
No. So if I get wheezy, basically, if my body gets anywhere near fucking dust, I'm a dead man or in extreme heat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Extreme
So
heat.
Yeah. Over the summertime, I use it. I use it way more in the summer than the winter.
That's interesting. I would have thought it was the other way around.
Nope. I thrive in the cold, baby.
I mean, so do I. I just don't feel it.
Yes, I forgot your lack of temperature. Another thing that I'm starting to put in the bag more regular is spray, because again,
What kind of spray are we talking about? Oh, right. Okay, I get you. Well, that's what I didn't know if it was pepper spray, or I didn't know if it was bug spray, were the two that came to my mind, and fucking paint spray were the three that came to my mind originally, but then I was like, none of those probably work.
Nah, I ditched the pepper spray. Got a taser now.
No, you don't. You have a fucking, from what it sounds like, you have a key whip, is what it sounds like. You have a fucking medieval nine-tails hanging out your pocket.
Cyber, you have a chain on your neck, but you go for the key approach to fucking puncture someone's lung.
Yeah, well, my chain isn't going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be like, oh, I hold up, let me just take off my chain, give me 1 second. Let me just wrap it around. Oh, what's this? You stabbed me in my pantaloons. Like, what? I'm not going to be able to do that.
What else? Uno is now permanently in there. It's held together by rubber bands. We never play it, but no, we played it once.
I have a
and again,
Ziploc bag of Uno.
It's always in my bag. The box itself is deteriorating. It's being held together by rubber bands, but it's always like just in case, like either I'm bored or we're waiting around. Once or twice, I've cracked out the Uno.
Crack open a cold Uno on a warm summer's night as you're wheezing, fighting away muggers with your nine-tails.
Yeah, the sunglasses were in there for a while. Right now I have a sachet of an Aero Mocha I put in there for safekeeping.
When the fuck are you going to have the facilities to make that?
If I'm in the theater, there's a kitchen. All you need is hot water, man.
Do you know? Whoa, what the fuck? For hot chocolate?
Mocha.
Where the fuck is the milk?
Get milk.
Yeah, you need milk.
I can get milk. I can get milk. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't. I'll stop.
There's not milk in the bag.
Yep.
I've started a new thing. I bring my water bottle more often than.
Well, that's healthy. I need to start doing that.
What I always used to do was I'd buy a drink, but that was very expensive. I'd always be like buying like an Oasis or like sugar-free drinks usually. But if I needed a boost,
that is fair. Yeah, that is a smart choice.
I fear as if I may be stealing one of Hoover's addictions. I'm bringing mints a lot more.
Ah, the champion has rubbed off on you.
M-I-N-T-S, not M-I-N-C-E.
Yeah, I didn't think you were taking mints, man. I'm not that bad.
You didn't think that, but the viewer...
No one is going to think you're scrabbling down mints in your bag and then opening it up as if it's your carcass and your golem.
There's weird shit in my bag, as we've discussed, and we haven't even gotten to the juice. What else is in there? I can't think of it.
Just... here's the bomb.
I mean, yeah, obviously. There's also a high-vis jacket.
That's also safety. Good, well done.
Thank you. I was kind of half expecting judgment on that.
Dude, I'm not going to judge you for trying to stay alive. That's like fucking bare minimum.
My method, if I ever need it and I have the bag on my back, what I do is I wrap the jacket, the high-vis jacket, over my bag.
That's smart.
That's what I do, because if I'm wearing the high-vis jacket and putting a bag over it, I feel like I'm negating the purpose.
Yeah, it is. It's a low visibility jacket then at that point. Is camouflage low vis? If you wear camouflage, is that a low vis jacket?
Camouflage is to blend in. You're not supposed to be visible.
Exactly, so it's a low-vis jacket.
Neon camouflage.
No, you're misunderstanding me. If a high-vis jacket is made of the material it is, does that mean that camouflage is technically a low-vis jacket?
No.
But you're reducing your visibility.
A low-vis jacket is just a jacket.
No, that's just a vis jacket. It's not high or low.
Actually, the argument could be made. If you have two individuals, one is wearing a white jacket and the other is wearing a black jacket, and they're walking out a dark road, you're in a vehicle, let's say you're in a 16-wheeler, who are you going to run over, or who are you going to avoid?
Well, I hope I fucking don't have to make a choice.
Too bad, you're on my death road.
No,
you're going to see the you're
going to see the bright color first.
White jacket. Yeah, you're going to see the bright color. So the darker the color, the lower the visibility.
Exactly. So camouflage is low vis.
Yeah. Well, what is it's green, brown.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Maybe we'll talk about like the gray, dark kind of camouflage.
Yeah, well, again, it's not. Again, unfortunately, the soldiers aren't coming out in bright, hot pink.
Well, I mean, it'd be a good fear tactic, I guess.
Oh my God! It's the pink soldiers.
Like, I mean, everything's happened at war at some point. There was a Scottish dude with a kilt who killed people exclusively with a broadsword. That in World War II. That's literally a thing that happened. Yeah, it was essentially a World War Drew McIntyre.
God, could you imagine?
He won. He fucking. I don't think he got killed.
Okay. I was chatting to someone. I'm eating cake.
Why are you eating cake? You're No.
I'm finished.
There we go.
I was chatting to someone during the week. And we've definitely discussed this animal before. The Russian bear. War bear.
You take him
was
with
that
you.
On this podcast.
Yeah, but no, it was that was bears, and bears. That was in the old podcast. That was one of the few episodes that I remember. Because it was
someone was talking about like this. Oh, hey, I was watching a documentary about this war, and I was like, I actually know exactly what the fuck you're on about. Which was like the weirdest thing. Like, don't. No, I don't know. This might have been a different bear because this bear ended up in like a
multiple war bears.
Have there been?
Yeah, there have been multiple war bears.
Oh, maybe he was talking about because he was talking about a bear that was on the side of the Russians, maybe.
Yeah,
but ours was the paratrooper bear, wasn't it?
There's two. So there's the Russian one that smoked cigars and drank beer, and then there's the paratrooper, which was American, I think.
He was talking about the Russian one.
Okay.
I don't know why that came up. What else?
That reminds me. What else? Okay, while I'm looking this up, Turtle Guy, what do you take with you all the time in spirit?
My boys.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Yeah. What is it? You haven't watched Creature Commandos yet, but
No.
And this isn't a big spoiler. There's a bit where a character is like, I miss my boys, and I always think about it. I'm like, oh, I miss my boys.
Oh.
Is there really? Is that what? Yeah, you guys are always kind of in my. What do I take with me spiritually? Jesus. A good mood, maybe.
Oh, that's good.
Try to be positive. I always, again, like I said, when I'm going in, I always kind of have like a little pep talk to myself. Usually, I'm the guy that's always in early anyway, so I do all of the setup.
Holy shit! Sorry, I am listening, but I'm just out of curiosity. I was looking up Rocky, the Asian black bear, and I completely forgot that it fucking was awarded a Purple Heart.
Oh.
So, do you want to guess? Do you know what Purple Hearts are awarded for?
Bravery, isn't it?
No, getting injured or dying in combat.
Oh no! Rocky, no!
So yeah, and he guesses. I shouldn't be laughing. I should not be laughing.
Stubbed his paw? Stubbed his paw? Still okay? Still good? Oh no!
I want to know what the logic behind hiring Rocky was.
Oh no!
What the fuck was...
The Russian war bear lived and lived a good life in a zoo. So Rocky did too, right?
So,
Right? Right, Cyber?
Rocky was
I want to
parachuting.
make this.
Rocky was a parachuting Asian black bear. This is all from Wikipedia. It was born in 1953. She was purchased from a Kumamoto Zoo to serve as the mascot for the 187th Airborne Regimental Combat Team during the Korean War.
Enough,
She completed 5 parachute jumps, earning her the parachutist badge. And then,
nice.
and then afterwards, sustained injuries during an artillery strike, which is fucking horrendous. They're the big cannons that fire upwards into the sky.
What, you mean that the bullets fell back down?
No, they fucking hit her, well, presumably while she was diving. But she survived.
So wait, how many successful dives?
5, and then 1 with an artillery strike in the middle. But she survived, and she was shipped to the United States, and she was a guest on the television program Zoo Parade, and then lived out the rest of her life in Lincoln Park Zoo. I guess you could say that there was a real new divide in her life at that point.
That doesn't make any sense.
Lincoln Park.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hang on. She went AWOL.
Oh, no!
Wait.
It's like that bit from Sweet Life. How do you lose a woman?
Despite her accolades, she bit several... Oh no, wait. Oh no, she didn't get hit by the artillery. It was when the artillery fell down. That's wild. She was on the ground. She was outside the mess hall and they got hit in the chin. But despite her accolades, she bit several soldiers, shredded chairs, stole food, and uprooted trees. According to the 1954 article in Stars and Stripes, she was destined to be a permanent private E2 due to her somewhat unsoldierly conduct, including biting someone, going AWOL, and missing a bed check.
Hey, where's that? Where's that? Oh, it's the bear. Oh, never mind. Could you imagine you're leading a, like, I know it was a mascot type thing, but like you're leading a group of soldiers and you're like, one of them's a bear. But also, first ever woman in the army, probably not, but still.
Probably not, but she was technically the youngest ever woman parachuter, apparently. In the military.
Also, yeah.
But anyway, what else do you take with you? What's always on your mind other than the paratrooping bear?
My lions, I would hope.
So do they just randomly pop in as like a sleeper agent code while you're just going about your daily life? Or like what? How does that manifest?
If it were done when it were done, well, it were done quickly.
You just grab the nearest pedestrian, just stare into their eyes and just scream Shakespeare. Just frothing at the mouth.
There's one did crap murder! I would be arrested!
You would be.
So fast!
You definitely would be.
Yeah, don't get me started. Right now I'm probably in the thick of it line-wise, like I'm right in the middle, and it's tough, because, Act 3 of Macbeth doesn't shut the fuck up.
Like, he is the main character.
I know, but still, it doesn't need to be, it's like, hey, kill this guy. Why? I'm the fucking king, I said do it. End of scene. No. He was always your enemy, and this is what you do. And I hate him too. But we're not going to tell anyone about it. And here's a poem in the middle for some fucking reason. Anyway, kill him. Oh, I'll fucking kill you. K. Oh, also another thing, blah 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 blah. No, actually, the scene starts with a guy he once fucking murdered. Oh, hey, come to a feast. Oh, you're not coming to the feast? Oh, is your son going with you? Perfect. Bye. Hey, murderer, I need you to kill him. Make sure you kill his son too. Bye.
Oh.
The joys of Shakespeare.
True.
So yeah, they're in my head. Just constant revising. It takes a couple of minutes to kind of the gears begin to turn, especially like it's kind of tough now because we're only like blocking certain things. So it will hopefully get to a point where we run it so much that the movements and the lines will very much work in tandem.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the fun part. But, yeah, what else do I bring with me spiritually? I mean, also on my keys, you have the murdering device. I always have I have the little Lego Darth Vader keychain, and I have the little Lego hot dog.
Oh, nice.
The hot dog of which was, no wait, yeah, the hot dog was gifted to me by Whoover. The Darth Vader I got myself.
Nice.
Yes. I bring my Lego collection with me, essentially.
Well, I am...
What do you bring with you spiritually?
Spiritually, I think of my friends, I think of my family a lot, quite often. I think of the Fire Team of Fools an unhealthy amount. That is permanently on my mind, and I just keep thinking about the final fool and the stressing out of our fucking tendency to not record it until the week before it's getting removed.
Not my fault. If you blame the false champ, I'm always here. Apart from the time that I'm not here, but I'm always here.
Yeah, you're one of the reliable. You're like the New Day. They're always there.
That's literally how I got the. That's one of the key factors of how I got cast. Is like.
Whoa! What was that? That was weird. It was almost as if someone. It was almost as if someone. I don't know, Guy. What do you think happened? That was weird.
So a mugger just burst into my house, and I needed to dispatch them real quick.
And tell us, what did you use to dispatch?
Oh, well, you see, they broke in through the window, and I grabbed them, threw them down on the floor, because as you know, I turtle guy, I'm fucking built like a house, and I'm big son of a bitch. I dropped their asses to the floor, kicked them a few times, got the keys out, which I don't actually have on me, but they're on the floor now, definitely. Got my weapon of choice. I have many other weapons here. I actually have a styrofoam brick that I could have threatened them with right next to me. I don't bring that with me. I leave that at home. But got my rope, wrapped it around their neck, began choking them. They're currently dead on the floor. But that's for the authority.
That could never ever work.
What part of that very believable scenario could not have worked?
The rope, because like in theory it makes sense, it's possible, but like you're not gonna, if someone's mugging you. Also, I don't think they're technically still mugging you if they're breaking through your window. I think that's transcended mugging to the next level.
He's thorough. He's thorough. This is
not mugging.
2. He might be dead, but he's gonna rise again and go for round 3.
What is he,
he's probably
Jesus?
gonna get the pin on me. I'm in a wrestling thing, but yeah, sure, Jesus. Mr. Bread and the Fish.
No one. Oh my god! But no, if someone is mugging you,
they are going to get that.
If someone. Okay. If someone.
What you previously mentioned.
If someone breaks into your house and then mugs you, I don't think that's just a mugging anymore. I think that's just breaking and entering and robbery.
Very advanced mugging. Listen, I was just sticking with the parameters you gave me. You said mugger earlier, and I'm bringing back the character again.
Oh yeah, what's the name?
Mark Muggins.
Oh, he's got a first name now. I didn't even know that. But it was Muggins. You didn't get that right.
Yeah, I did. Mark Muggins. Mark Michael Muggins. Meanier.
Why is he? He's meanier than the senior.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! But in terms of anything else that I think of all the time,
the ever-growing sense of dread that our
the
friend
Fireteam
Dave
Fools,
Kibble
yeah.
is the criminal element.
No, that's not a sense of dread.
Well, I don't think about it right now because he's off-world.
I'm dying.
The criminal element is no longer. That's why there's no more muggers. The criminal element is nowhere near us.
I
That's
think
his
I'm
nickname.
choking on myself, and I don't know how I'm doing that.
I should change his name on Snapchat to the criminal
The
element.
criminal element.
Because right now, what is? Can I maybe you're not allowed to say this, but what's your nickname for me on any of your Snapchat
I've only got
or
one.
on, like, text?
I've only got one, and I don't know if you want me to say it. Because it references something...
Did I not mention it here, no? Has it not been mentioned here?
I don't know if it has. Like, explicitly.
I know on Snapchat, I have you down as senior.
Yes, you do. For no reason.
That's
been there for years, man.
That has been.
You gotta change that.
It's been too long. Whoover, ironically enough, is down as Whoover.
Very imaginative with that one, yeah.
It was the other. No, I think for a while, and maybe it still is, that other thing that I can't say that I think is just his username.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
David's is the award-winning David, but I want to change it. Because, again, it's been ages since I've changed it.
Yeah, and he doesn't hold the belt anymore. So he's not award-winning.
No, this was prior. This was, like, maybe when he won an award years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What else? I mean, spiritually, and this will make Cyber laugh, and no one will get it, I spiritually carry around with me a medal for running.
That does crop up.
I did not win.
Even in my mind. He admits it! It's he! He admits it! I'm happy. I'm very happy.
I had my fingers crossed, I was lying.
No!
I need to, well, I'm not going to, because I promise a lot of things, but somewhere I have a medal around here.
Also, listeners, just, I'm not going to give any context, because I don't want to give any context. But just remember the number 6.
The fuck?
For me, just remember that in case I forget.
Is that the amount of times?
Anyway,
what the fuck?
This
is what the fuck?
So, Turtle Guy, what else? Before we wrap it up, is there anything else that you keep with you all the time?
Did I say something 6 times? What the fuck?
Well,
Did
stop,
I have
stop.
6
Turtle Guy, you're never going to find any meaning in your life if you constantly dig in for meaning in the past. Okay?
That was just mere seconds ago.
Yeah, that's still the past. Stop looking for a direction in your life in the past and live in the moment.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Charger and power bank.
I do that fucking now. I do it now. I'm looking at my power bank from here, but I didn't do it before. And that'll be topic of another day.
I've been doing it ever since. Well, no, I've been doing it beforehand. Sorry. No, anytime. Well, I was in a place last week that had a little shop. My wire was fucking not working, so I had to. I dropped 15 bones on a brand new cable that was doing me well because I had my power bank fully charged. It is actually wild to me, and maybe you will shed some light on this. I always bring my charger with me.
Oh no, I do that.
It's charger, power bank. Power bank I can understand where some people, but like my phone is kind of. I don't know if I'll get a chance to charge it, and I'm just like, okay, worst case scenario, I'll give it a charge with the power bank. I usually don't need it, but it is just a case of I'd rather need it than not have it than.
Yeah. Sorry,
This is
I
usually the
thought you
part
were
where
going.
someone fills in the fucking
Yeah, but I
sentence.
thought you were still going. I didn't realize you were about to end. But right,
I took a
well,
bite of cake because
to
usually
end
when
it.
I say I'd rather need it than not have it, someone would say, oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking unprofessional.
What do you mean unprofessional? I'm here day in and day out. I am here every episode.
What else do you bring with you?
Well, what I was going to ask you is, what do you bring
I bring a hat.
to? No. What I was going to ask is, what do you bring to
Oh
every
god.
episode of the pod? And that'll be
Oh, okay.
the last
I
thing.
thought you were going to
This
say.
can be physical, part of your personality, anything you want.
I'd like to say I bring the fun vibes. I bring the vibes.
I can agree. I can agree.
No,
Every single part of the vibes is purely Turtle Guy's responsibility.
Like Atlas, I am holding them on my back. No, really jokey, stupid answer. I bring the boom.
Turtle Guy does in fact bring boom.
It's the Costco guy. No,
I
it's the
don't-
Costco guys. You know,
I don't know what that is.
you don't know what that is.
No.
I'm not 100% familiar, but I think that's what they do. Maybe I could be wrong. What else do I bring?
I
don't
feel
know
like
what
I
I
bring grounding
bring-
to the pod.
No, I'm the Bendu, and I bring
And I bring
death.
death! Oh, that was... Blast from the
That was
past.
for us.
Turtle Guy brings back the nostalgia, is what he does.
I am the nostalgia guy.
Critically so.
Oh, say it ain't so. Stupid references that what else do I bring? Name drops.
Well, you brought a big one of those
Yeah.
today.
I did, didn't
You
I?
whipped that out of your briefcase like a damn contract.
Oh yeah, but what is it like? Do we have a count of who's done the most name drops?
No. It's definitely not me anyway. I am definitely fundamentally
It could
the
be
least.
me. No, when you do it in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, I know, but it's only once a year if. Like, it's very rare. I want to say Whoover does the most, because when Whoover gets tired, when he gets eepy, our champion just says stuff without thinking.
Fuck that champion.
Well, I think we need a new champion, but I guess I'm not able to bring the challenge to the next, or to this episode. The only thing
Are
that
you
I...
not? Why not?
Because we can't... Well, I mean, I could say I challenge Hoover, but it doesn't do anything, because he's in his... No, but he's still in his grace period, and we know he's not gonna... he's not gonna cut that off with only 2 episodes left.
Are we sure? Because I cut mine off.
Yeah, but you did. That was a very ballsy move. Which you paid the price for, but it was ballsy all the same.
I thought I could put it back up.
Yeah, you could have if you won. But you couldn't do it mid-match.
Fuck that guy. So, Cyber, you bring...
I think I bring
you bring
grounding.
a sense of gravitas.
Gravitas. I make this sound like a professional product. I am here to...
Honestly,
I was joking.
you joke,
obviously.
but I know I said that you joke. Everything that we do recording-wise, I do feel that you bring a sense of professionalism to. And
well, I
you
try.
do it so well.
Thank you.
But-
I appreciate that.
It's this really thin line, and it goes for a lot of things, where a sense of professionalism, but it's also fun. That's a really hard thing in a lot of things to get a balance of. Because I've been in things where the fun outweighs the professionalism,
Yeah.
and where the professionalism outweighs the fun. I've seen I've been in a couple rooms where it's like, the vibe is just nice.
Yeah.
But then I've seen the opposite, where like, we're just chatting for ages and nothing gets done. And I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, no. And then it's that case of, it's pure work. All work and no play.
That makes Jim Angry? What the fuck? Jack. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Jim!
Jim Henson came into my mind. I was like, this. They should totally make a Shining with Muppets, but that is not
Shining,
what.
but it's the Muppet. Who would
Everything
be the
should
one
be
human?
remade with the Muppets. I don't know why Disney hasn't capitalized on this. Give me Alien Romulus with the Muppets, and have the alien be the only thing that isn't a Muppet.
Instead, what Disney's gonna do instead is tear down Muppet Vision. That's the part of the theme park that has Muppets.
No. Are they actually doing that?
Yep.
What?
Muppet Studios, I think, or Muppet Hollywood, whatever. I think they're getting rid of that. They'll be represented somewhere else, apparently. They're also getting rid of whatever little Bugs Life. I don't really much care for it. They're getting rid of the Muppet Visions, or Muppet... Yeah, it's called Muppet Vision. I believe they're getting rid of it.
Aw.
For a Monsters, Inc. world, or section, or something, or other.
Well, that mightn't be too bad.
Muppets has just been getting shit on.
Yeah, they
by
should.
Disney.
They should just
They got
embrace
this,
Muppets. They made some of the fucking best
They got
movies
this awful-
like ever.
Yeah, but so recently, what was it? The most recent Muppet series, to my knowledge, was fucking Electric Mayhem. So that was focusing on the band. It was pretty good. It got cancelled after one season. Then they had Muppets Now. It was all over. It was basically done over Zoom. I don't know. See, that's the really weird thing. I don't know if it was meant to be done because it came out during the pandemic, and I'm just like, were they making this shit just like weekly on the floor? What was happening?
I have no idea. Hey,
Weird
guy.
to me that.
But that was weird, wasn't it?
Oh. Yeah, it was. That mugger came back to life again. But don't worry, I got the XIXism. He's now trapped in a pentagram or whatever the fuck. Listen, we can't do that first time. So get your shit together, Sam. This episode's not coming out on a Friday, I'm assuming.
No, I will, but we gotta wrap it up very quickly. So stop.
Alright,
finish your thought about the Muppets.
Listen, I'm sticking on the Muppets. I'm finishing the Muppets. Weird to me that the plot of either the 2012 or 2012, 2013, 2014, or 2015 Muppet movie, the one with Jason Segel, I think that's his name.
No, I don't know. That was a joke.
That one was literally like, oh, they're going to tear down the Muppet Studios or whatever. It's literally becoming fact. It's becoming real.
Yeah.
Cyber's dying in the corner.
I'm dying. But either way.
My favorite Muppet that I bring with me in spirit. Shut up, I'm sticking with the theme. I am a Swedish Chef. I love him. He's
That
a
is
beautiful
accurate.
man.
That is
Beautiful
accurate.
mustache.
I take Fozzie Bear with me spiritually.
You're big. You are kind of a bit. I would. Maybe it's just size-wise. Hoover reminds me of a gentle bear, not a Russian war bear, but like a gentle bear. Give you a hug.
Hoover's like the big, massive, furry guy. I don't know his name, but he was like in the movie and he he jumped through the screen at the very end of the first movie. He's like, oh, I'm late. No.
Oh, that bear.
No, he's not a bear. I don't know what he is, but he's not a bear. Because there is a bear Muppet. There is a bear Muppet, and he was in like the Alien Area 51 movie, which was banging, by the way.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest jokes they've ever had is no one gets left behind. Wait, where's Bunsen and Beaker? And it cuts to them in the gas station, and then it cuts back. From this point on, no one gets left behind. It's such a funny film. Oh.
I want to and have to rewatch Muppets Treasure Island. And
I need to rewatch. That one actually.
You keep mentioning of like, I think you mentioned the joke that they do in it. It's like, what's that thing? The ocean. Ah, the big blue wet thing.
Yeah, the guy whose company is in charge of making ships doesn't know what the ocean is. It's very funny. But I rewatched Christmas Carol, Muppets Christmas Carol at Christmas, and I know it's a meme, but fuck me, Michael Caine took his role so seriously, and I love it. It was genuinely a really good performance. Like, not even as a joke. If they had to put that in like a normal one, I would have watched it. It was so good. But also, I'm gonna
Beautiful.
die.
Very quotable. I am here to tell the story, and I am here for the food.
Yeah, exactly, stuff like that. It was so funny. But either way, that has been
Enough Muppets!
the boys
We
in the
bring the
pod
Muppets
for
with
this
us
week.
in Actually, hold on, wait.
Oh my god.
I know we're way over time.
Yes, we are.
4 members of the boys as Muppets. Who's who? I am Swedish Chef.
I would probably say I'm Kermit. I would say I'd like to be Fozzie, but I'm probably more like Kermit.
Whoover? Fuzzy?
Hoover. You know, I don't know anymore. He could be like fucking Statler and Waldorf for the way he's being a champion.
He's
But
the evil Muppet. No, he's oh, what's his name? He's the evil Russian
there was an evil Muppet.
Constantine?
What the hell?
there was
What?
What was it? Muppets Most. Have you not seen Muppets Most Wanted? The evil Kermit.
Once in my life, I do not
Yeah,
remember.
he's the evil Russian Kermit.
Dude, I watched the original show more than the new movies. I have no idea.
Okay, I have one for David.
He's actually maybe potentially Miss
It's a
Piggy.
hear me out. I was gonna say Miss Piggy. that was my hear me out. Okay, David is Miss Piggy.
I'm happy with this.
I'm happy with this. He's going to disagree because David is the one that will listen to the pod and will just flat out disagree.
Yeah, Hoover is more
All
like
right.
Gonzo, though. I actually now and I think about it.
Yeah.
Pre-champion Hoover is Gonzo. Post-champion
Yeah.
Statler and Waldorf.
Although I am either Swedish Chef or the one that I aspire to be is Pepe the King Prawn.
Oh, I love that guy. Him and Rizzo. They should have given them a buddy cop movie. Would have been incredible.
I am a king prawn. Okay, right. I got all the Muppets out of my system. Let's wrap this up.
Thank you all
baby.
so much for listening. We have been Tertanium on The Boys in the Pod. You can check us out down in the description below. Please rate us as best as you can if you'd enjoy. We really do appreciate it. There's new episodes on Spotify and on the Cyberprime channel every Friday. As of now, the episodes may be removed of the Cyberprime channel any day and then return to their own original channel at any point. There was just some background difficulties with that, but we'll see if I can fix that. So either enjoy it on the channel while it lasts until it finds a new home. But thank you all so much for listening.
Any day now.
It could end up on the Turtle Guy channel. You never know. But no, it'll have its own home if it goes anywhere. But I really do appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Am I missing anything? I don't think I'm missing anything.
You do.
No, tune in next week for the 6th episode as part. No, hang on. Let me double check that before we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th. No, what the fuck? No, I miscounted that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, the 6th episode.
Accidents happen. Maybe you do miscount.
No, the 6th episode of Hoover's
Why do you gotta play by the books so much?
Undisputed. Because the books are made to be played with.
Hoover wouldn't have checked.
We need. He wouldn't have actually. That would have been an incredible
We
heel
could have
move.
gotten away with it.
We could have gotten away with it, but no.
Turn heel,
No,
Cyber.
I won't.
Turn heel.
The pod needs to be a just system. We need to have rules, and we need to have a champion that will allow us to flourish and evolve. We can't just stagnate in the same place under tyrannical leaders.
Listen,
we need to innovate. We need to express ourselves. We need to be
Mistakes are made.
creative.
God damn it, man. I make one mistake one time, and I'm viewed as this heel character.
No, I'm not saying that. Even though you're vying for me to cheat, I am just saying that. I'm saying that Hoover needs to be brought down. Hoover cannot have the satisfaction of having the longest title reign in the pod. That would be unjust.
Kick his ass.
We need to kick his ass. We need to. Something has to be done. Someone has to challenge him.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll be me. But I don't know. We'll have to see.
Probably not gonna be me.
We'll have to see. But either way, thank you all so much for listening.
We could get one of the Muppets.
We're not
They
getting one
do
of the
it for
Muppets.
us. They
Nope,
help
they're too
us
busy.
out.
They're too busy with the Game Awards. So thank you all so much for
Oh
listening.
yes, that's the only thing they're getting work at nowadays.
We will see you in the next one. This has been your Titanium champion, Cyber Prime,
They're there
saying
only to entertain
goodbye.
Kojima. It's time to let the music. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.